when we start talking about even new types of products that are out here in efficient style bearings, this is what we're looking at. From the inception of single roller bearings up to unitized, more efficient bearings in every different type of application is what we will do. And so as that new architecture is changing, we're trying to get more efficient, sustainable bearings. This is what we're looking towards with more efficient rolling bearings. Even from the sealing aspect of it, like I said before, over here, when we start talking about the sealing of it, if you look on the truck side itself, whether you have a hubcap to seal it on the outside to keep the oil and lubricant in, on the back side of it, you've got to have seals, and you can have them in all different types of performance. From an extreme, which is standard on every single platform out there today on the truck side, it's pretty much the standard wheel seal, to a performance cost-based product as well, and to the industry standard, which is like our classic. So if you want a 1-year seal to a 5-year seal, we pretty much have and can touch every one of those applications. So price, form, function, performance, we pretty much have it all ready to go. And then we have other different types of applications as well. It's like tire inflations. This happens to be one of the PSI inflation caps that we do and support that vocation as well. Some of our newest technology is using analytical data. Specifically, when you talk about preventative maintenance and using predictive data in the industry to tell you before something catastrophic happens. And then the trucking fleets today in the commercial market can actually plan and schedule their downtime instead of being out of unscheduled downtime. And I'll show you what that looks like. So for over 20 years, SKF's been doing condition monitoring, and this happens to be one of those types of devices. And whether it's a pulp mill or a windmill or anything else, we've been doing condition monitoring on rail applications. Now we're taking that rail application and moving it to trucks, right? So now we can take a movable asset and measure and monitor the wheel end health and tell you with machine learning data to say, hey, this is something going on in your wheel end, whether it's a thermal event or a bearing failing, several thousand miles before a catastrophic event were to happen. And it's a simple bolt-on device. You can see here, this is a mock-up wheel, but essentially it bolts on underneath the 2 lug nuts, and it's a simple agnostic device that actually does all the decision-making in the unit itself. So where something you don't have to go out, send it out, and look at the data, all the decision-making is done right here in the device itself. And we offer this in 2 different ways. One, you can connect it to a telematics provider, which will give you real-time temperature monitoring and bearing monitoring, or we offer a standalone version that you can actually, when their drivers do their pre-trip, it'll actually light up, and it's a pretty standalone, exactly like it sounds, that if something's wrong with it, a light will blink or something like that.